Hello everyone, this is HuskyStarcraft here. I'm going to be casting game number 6 between our purple Terran player, whoops, that is the wrong hotkey, our purple Terran player up here in the top left side. His name is Liquid TLO. His opponent is going to be Vile Spanishiwa down in the bottom right side. And so far the score is technically 4-1, which will bring us into game number 6. Spanishiwa, of course, already have winning that $400, but again, both players did agree to play all 7 games just for pure entertainment's sake. So huge thanks to the players for coming up and doing these games, and also big thanks to Justin.tv for sponsoring this show match. The map is going to be Typhon Peaks. I don't know what the word Typhon means, because it's not Typhoon, because it's Typhon. I believe Typhoon has 2 O's in it, so I don't know what a Typhon is, but we are at the very peak of it on this map. Now, this is a 4-player map, which to me this always looks like a map that's actually a 2-player map, but it is not. It is a 4-player map, and spawn locations down the bottom left and top right. I think what throws me off is just the map seems pretty small compared to a lot of the maps we've seen from, say the GSL and things like that. But Blizzard does tend to prefer smaller maps. Every time you see a map on ladder, it tends to be a lot smaller than the GSL maps, which it is good to spice it up, because if you just have all huge macro maps, then the game would be kind of the same. If you have all small maps, then the game would be kind of the same as well. So I really like that they are mixing it up, getting bigger and smaller maps. Now, this map is a little bit peculiar. There is a natural right here, which I believe has 8 mineral patches on this one. Yes, there's 8 mineral patches there and there. And there is another expansion which has 8 mineral patches, which is super easy to secure, but the problem is that this huge choke, as well as this little circle right here into the expansion, I guess it's not a circle, it's more of like a 90-degree angle, it makes it difficult to defend this, and there is destructible rocks right here. So while there's no rocks blocking the expansion, there is rocks opening opening another entrance to that expansion, so it can be difficult to hold a third, especially if they get units on the high ground to attack you, because there is this other entrance as well. So it is something to pay attention to, because it can be super difficult. So say you're a Protoss or a Terran and you set up a wall right here, well, they can just run right into your base if you're not careful. So always something to keep in mind when playing on this map. And it looks like scouting not going to be going the right way, although on a cross position, it's almost never going to find each other scouting right off the bat, which is just kind of how StarCraft works. Now, we do have a spawning pool here from Spanishiwa. I believe that was after his hatchery, so that's going to be wrapping up here any second, and the SCV going to be scouting out and see exactly what's going on. And unfortunately for this drone, he has 0 chance of making it up there alive. Good control there from Spanishiwa. A lot of players will forget about their drones and just send them to their doom, but this drone is just going to skedaddle on out of here, I would assume, back to the base, unless Spanishiwa wants to have a little bit of fun and do some crazy proxy hatch shenanigans. Don't know that he's going to do that, but I wouldn't put it past him, as we have seen it utilized before. Now, he is going to be at this watchtower. He does once again pay attention to the Marines, sees that they're on the way, and then gets his drone out of there safely. So far, just good control. And, oh, is the little one doing it? Yes, he is. Yes, he is going to do his 7 racks. Well, it looks like he's doing a 6 racks instead. Maybe he has refined his build a little bit. This is something that a lot of people have wanted to see him do against Spanishiwa, to see if it will work. So there is going to be a lot of Marines. Now, this is also a spawn location build where he knows that Spanishiwa has no way of scouting this, because his overlords are going to take so long to get up there that, I mean, Spanishiwa is not going to know about it until there's a lot of Marines on the way, which is exactly what we're going to see here. These SCVs need to get back to work, and this is a build that a lot of players have started doing after seeing the effectiveness of the Little One's ability to do it. Now, Spanishiwa does have these watchtowers, and unfortunately may not be able to grab these watchtowers because there is 4 Marines there. The Little One is going to try and hide the remainder of his Marines. Here it comes right now. Now, keep an eye on the production. He always keeps 1 Marine queued up at each one and uses all of his energy on mules, so he doesn't need to make as many SCVs, just needs to make sure to keep up on his supply production. And again, he has it worked out perfectly where you just keep basically 1 Marine queued up the entire time. Now, Spanishiwa does catch wind of this and does know that there is a lot of Marines headed his way. How many queens does he have? He does have that 4 queens, which I talked to him after the games. He said that he really likes the 4 queens because of transfuse and being able to spread that creep. But the Little One now on the move. We'll see if he can take out Spanishiwa with the same build that took out Idra, although this is a slightly variation of it. But here comes the attack right now. 9 drones. Spanishiwa making 9 drones. he may be caught a little bit by surprise unless he's confident in his ability to hold this off, although the Marines could just run directly into the base. A very tense moment here. I'm surprised to see no Zerglings as Spanishiwa. Only 2 Zerglings are on the way. He really wants to wait for these larvae to pop off. I don't know if he's going to have time, though, as there are so many Marines outside his base. Look at the supplies, 53 to 48, showing you how quickly he's powering units. 6 more Marines are going to be on the way. He's going to attempt to run up the ramp. Don't know if Spanishiwa is going to let him, but there's so many Marines that he may just be able to focus them down. And yes, the Queen's getting sniped almost immediately. It looks like the Spike Crawlers will go down as well, try and transfuse as quickly as possible, but he just has no Zerglings quite yet. He does have a Baneling Nest on the way, slightly delayed on that one, and it looks like he's going to be able to clean up. Look how quickly these Marines can clean up these defenses here, and does supply block Spanishiwa as well. He does have 12 Zerglings on the way. Drones forced to be pulled offline. Unfortunately, there's no Zerglings here to support them, so now the drones have to run away, and good micro from the little one, sniping another Overlord. So Spanishiwa is quickly running out of steam in this game, and the Zerglings just kind of get roasted away, and it's not even roasted because they aren't Hellions, but just blasted away and gonna snipe this Overlord as well. All of a sudden, Spanishiwa has nothing left. This just shows you that if you don't react in time, what can happen. His Baneling Nest is done, but can he make the Baneling Nest? He does have some money saved up. I don't know if this is going to be enough, though, because just some micro from the little one should be more than enough. He is going to spot the Baneling Nest. We'll probably focus this down just to prevent Baneling production from increasing too much. And his positioning here is really good in that the Banelings may have a difficult time getting up and close and personal with Marines. Although Spanishiwa is going to split them. Can he do the damage he needs to? Nice focus firing here from the little one. Will clean up a lot of the Marines. And surprisingly, that just killed all the Marines. I thought the positioning behind the minerals would be fine, but he lost all those Marines. But guess what? With this 6 racks build, you just press a whole lot, and all of a sudden you have a bunch of Marines in your base. And so now they're just constantly streaming out here, trying to intercept some reinforcements here with the Zerglings here. Not a bad idea, because if they are rallied there, you have to individually tell the Marines to attack. And I believe, no, we didn't see stem, but we did see a lot of damage dealt to these Marines. Must have been from the Broodlings and things like that. And this Queen will be able to punch down a lot of Marines herself. She's up to 5 kills, although does go down before raking in that 6. A couple of Zerglings will do a lot of damage. Nope, just going to run on by. As, I mean, you gotta remember these Marines are in the red, but there is continually reinforced Marines down here. So Spanishiwa had the right idea. The timing of it was just not perfect, as the Banelings were a little bit delayed. Really the main problem was that he got 1 extra round of drones rather than going straight for those Banelings. Now the drones are doing pretty good here, but the problem is that Spanishiwa has just lost every single worker, as well as all of his Zerglings. I mean, sans a couple. There was no way he's going to kill this continual pressure. And yeah, I think the little one has refined it to be six racks, but you can see he had to queue up a few additional guys here rather than getting an expansion or something like that. So the idea is to keep it at 1 Marine producing each time, but you know, this isn't too bad either, as he was focused on micro. Kind of curious, APM, yeah, look at this, 291 at the end, 208 there for Spanishiwa right at the end. So a very micro-intensive build, which I think a lot of players wanted to see. And look at this, this is the mysterious shooting dead Marine. We have zombie Marines up in here, folks, which I am pretty terrified about. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And the little one, able to take 2 games so far. Now, we're going to see how he can do in the very last game. It will be the ace match, but not a true ace match, as Spanishiwa has already won 4-0. So we're going to go ahead and go on to that game. I hope you guys enjoyed. Huge thanks to the players again for playing these games out just for entertainment's sake. And I will see you guys next time.